Let's do it. Team for me, I've been highly anticipating being able to get my hands on this rig. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I love Arrma. You know I got, quite a bit of their fleet. I rave about their vehicles constantly. The brand has definitely grown in market share. Hats off to Arrma just for their durability of their vehicles. The styling of this vehicle is absolutely tremendous. Let's get a closer look at this paint job here. Such a unique color of red. Love the coordination between the wheel nuts, the shocks, and the body color. This is just the initial take. We'll do a 360-degree walk around. Just loving the styling of this and all the Arrma monster trucks. To be straightforward with you, they're probably the best looking rigs on the market. Wow. A look at it from the front. What a wide stance this has. Like the Notorious and other vehicles, you got the plate on the front. You got the trademark, don't just bash, blast. I love that. Front of that is looking intimidating. That is a good word for it. When this thing's coming at you, that looks like you want to get out of its way. This is a lot wider than I anticipated it being. You see it on different videos, and just like the X-Max, you don't really realize how big this vehicle is and how wide it is until you see it in your face, and it's super wide. I'm loving it. A stance measurement there, looking like about 23 inches. That's 2 inches wider than the X-Max. The X-Max was 21. A look at it from the rear. I love the spoiler and wheelie bar setup. Definitely one of my favorites in the business. Frankly, on how they set up a lot of their different spoilers, the styling of them is really cool. Man, this thing looks sweet. Let's take a closer look here. Man, that is looking so fresh. Front, back, side. Man, they nailed it with this. Get a little more. A look at the bottom. I love the etching in this chassis. Arms super thick. Feel tough. You know the Minnesota snow and cold is gonna test them. This thing looks so awesome on the bottom. We'll test this chassis as well. See if she'll hold up and stay straight for us. Whew. Clean. Very, very clean. Let's take a look inside. Got these body clips right here. Looks like they got these little guards pop off. Spectrum Firma ESC. motor. Oh man, there's nothing like the glitter and the shine of a new RC vehicle. Let me see if I can get a good little look here at the setup in here. Might have to go to a different camera view if I can't get around to it. Kind of look at where the pinion and the spur meet up. Well, there's the pinion anyway. Big props to Arrma for the engineering and design of this vehicle and the layout. You can see you got center diff gearbox right there. You got the motor. You can get to the pinion right there. Those two screws, you can remove the motor. The center brace in here, double tough, feeling just like a tank as well. These shock towers, they feel kind of flexible. We'll see how they hold up. This rig is really heavy. We'll get a weight on it in a second. Let's take a closer look here. Man, I've been waiting to look at this up close. Really appreciating it. I love the way Arrma designs all their vehicles on the inside. They make them very easy to work on. What you see is what you get. Yeah. Wow, I am loving it. All right, team, looks like she's weighing in at about 24.78 pounds. That's pretty heavy. That's pretty heavy. Upon taking her out of the box, I was like, wow, this thing's got some weight to it. Before we jump into some size comparisons, just want to make a couple notes. Love how it got these roof guards on the top. I think that's really important, as you know, with with any RC. So I'm really liking those. These tires, I love the feeling of them. Compound feels nice and firm. It definitely looks as good as it does online in person. That's for sure. This vehicle on videos really looks sick, and I love it in person. I love the wood grain here, that effect. And the stickers, may I add, I know some people are having problems with stickers on different Arrma vehicles, and the stickers here, I did have a look on the other side as well. No problems. So that's good to note, because I know there was some quality control stuff going on with the stickers. Really tight looking ride. Let's get into some size comparisons. Outcast-8s versus the Arrma Notorious. I mean, the Notorious was one of the bigger vehicles in the closet. I mean, just look at that. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I do have the D-boot copperheads on the Notorious. It usually comes with the backflip, so they're not matchy big brother, little brother. But look at the size comparison. That is insane. Wow. Head to head, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Head to head. Look at the sheer tire size. And the copperheads are pretty big tires too. Let me push it back a little bit. I mean, look at that. That's ridiculous. Wow. Sorry, team. Had to videotape this on the ground. Have some Barbie stuff going on there with the girls on my table I usually shoot on. But that lets you know the size between the Notorious and the Outcast. Insane. Outcast 8s versus the Arrma Creighton BLX V5. Like the Notorious, the Creighton's actually bigger and one of probably the biggest vehicles in the closet, aside from the X-Max, you know, of course, and now the Outcast 8s. It's ridiculous. Come on, man. Head-to-head action. Outcast. Wow. Just amazes me. Just amazes me. You see these 8S's online, then you see them in person, like head-to-head versus what you think is big. And the Creighton is a great size vehicle, and it just really puts everything in front of your eyes like, wow, what a big piece of machinery this Outcast 8s is. Outcast 8s versus the X-Max 8s. That just lets you know where it stands against its in-class rival. I will do a video where I do a more in-depth comparison between the dimensions and performance of these vehicles, amongst other things. But for now, just wanted to give you a look at the Outcast 8s versus the X-Max. X-Max is taller. Outcast is wider. Additional important items that come with the Outcast 8s. The Spectrum DX3 remote. I love this remote. Closer look at it. This vehicle does come with AVC, so that's how you adjust the vehicle control and the ride profile of the AVC. Brake rate, steering trim, throttle limiter. You turn it on and off. Right there. Technical pack. Important tools here. 23T optional speed pinion. Stickers. The instruction manual. Also, too, on your own time, please research the Spectrum dashboard app on your phone and how you can utilize the smart technology that Arrma has in these vehicles. I'm not going to cover that. But yeah, so we covered what's all inside. We did a walk around and a closer look of the outside and inside of the vehicle. Size comparisons. Took some measurements and some weights. There's one thing left, team. Let's take it for its first ride. All right, team, let's go. Arrma Outcast-8s maiden voyage, Minnesota style. Hope you guys had a happy new year. Let's get this out here on the snow. Let's see how it goes. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, throttle strong. Gotta control that in the snow. Oh my goodness, yeah, you cannot push it all the way down. It will skid out. Oh, I think it wants to wheelie though, if I can catch it right. Been waiting to get my hands on this rig, team. We're waiting to see what it can do. Wow. Wow, that was tough right away. Oh, let's go for broke right away, team. Yeah, let me get used to the throttle. I might need to take off my gloves. Wow, that feels really held down good. Unbelievable what kind of control these big rigs have. Stock out the box right into the snow, team. Oh, it can cut through. Oh, that cut through tough. Satisfactory. Oh, I'm going for broke right away. I don't even care. I don't even care. Let's test it. That was a tough back landing right there. I have the AVC turned all the way down too, team. Let's see if we can get her on some open road runs first before we keep snowbank bashing her. This thing runs over the snow like a monster. Really impressed with that off the gates. Has a ton of torque. Look at it go. Oh, that's mashing out nice. Very much under control. That's full bore. Unbelievable. Let's see how she takes a couple turns, huh? Very much under control. Oh, it can bust through snowbanks hard though. The X-Max would have got hung up, I think, on there. This wide stance on here. Wow. Feeling like a superhero. I literally almost broke my ankle there. I mean, are you serious? Literally just, I didn't even put down the brake to stop there. I literally just turned and skid out. This thing has a lot of authority when it rides in the snow. I can't believe it. I got to control my throttle finger. It wants to... I feel like the X-Max was easier to control when I push the throttle down. Like right there, I got to control the throttle so tough. You got about ease to about halfway, and then you can squeeze to go all the way. Now that's full. Yep, there you go. Let it off, brake turn. Yeah, I can do it. But see there? It got out of control there, started getting squirrely. Too much throttle. There we go. It likes being easy on the throttle. As I always say, gotta be nice to the throttle. Gotta be nice to it, team. Yeah. There, a lot nicer. There, now I still got traction. But it's so under control when you do get full throttle. Yeah, you can counter steer nice with it. This wide stance, you can counter steer with no issues. Correct yourself. Gas, brake play. Yep. Very impressive. Very impressed. As long as you know not to give it too much gas in the beginning, this thing's a winter maniac. Look at that. Little counter steer. Oh man. Oh ho ho. Wow, this versus the X-Max is going to be a heck of a video. I want to know how fast that's going. We're going to have to do a frozen Tundra speed test. How fast can you go on the hard pack ice? Yep. It wants to wheelie. If I can catch a piece of pavement, it'll wheelie. This rig's a little heavier. It is really cold out today, so I'm sure this battery is not gonna last too long. So let's see how it mashes on some snowbanks, team. Its climbing ability with these tires is tough. Yeah, I mean this thing feels like it wants to do things. I mean, team, that I'm gonna let you know that just did that with so much ease. Oh, I can't even believe it. Oh wow, that's a front bumper test. Wow. The turning radius of this thing is definitely, I might have the steering rate, I might have to adjust it, but the steering of this thing is definitely wider, not as tight of a steering radius as the X-Max for sure. And obviously the wider stance is gonna do that. Oh, it made it through there. Look at that. Look at that, it barreled through the snow. Nosedived. These tires are really grippy and knobby, really make the snow seem simple. Oh, had to go for the butt. I almost cleared their whole driveway. Yep, you gotta slow down there. This thing's definitely ready for all types of weather. This thing has thoroughly impressed me already. Look at that, just go. Almost took up my neighbor's snowbank. I mean, it wants to beat that up so bad. And it does it with way too much ease. Oh, give it to me. Oh no. Oh my God, it broke that. It literally just broke that ice block. Are you kidding me? Wow. Already this thing has thoroughly impressed the crap out of me. Did it make it through? It did. What the? Oh, wow. All right. Unreal. I gotta be able to catch a backflip. Let me get some air. Let me get some control there. It kicks the front forward. Oh, that was the lipo? We might have to do this in 2 runs. All right, team. Let's have a quick debrief after that run. Decided to bring it in. Was thinking about putting 2 other lipos in and giving it an extended run, but had a ton of snow in there, so I let it dry out upside down. And let's have a debrief. This maiden voyage, team, was absolutely impressive. This Outcast has a ton of torque, as to be expected, right? It's a big rig. Was very controllable in the snow. Displayed a ton of durability, right? We hit some ice chunks. We caught some air off some snowbanks, landed on some pavement that had hard pack ice on it. This vehicle thoroughly impressed me from front to back. It shredded the snow with ease. It climbed the snowbanks effortlessly. A ton more to come on this vehicle. Team, I appreciate the time. Every time, I wish you a happy new year and greatly appreciate everything you do to support the channel. Hit like and subscribe for more content like this.